Alrighty, welcome to this live session today. Thank you for joining us. This is Rajat here from Startup Frat, welcoming you to our latest celebrity interview at the Startup Frat community. And let me just pin my Facebook live post on Facebook. If you're watching this post at in the Facebook Hangout, then what you want to do is before we get started, just go over to a browser window, separate browser window, and just type chat.restream.io /FB, chat.restream.io /FB, so I can just take in your comments and display your name on the screen. So, with that, let's just get into it. Our latest celebrity is called Mr. Akash Srivastav. He is a high flying corporate honcho who had a personal health journey. Early on in his life, he had some issues with weight loss and stuff like that. Like he wanted to lose weight. He went in for a program which helped him lose weight pretty drastically. He got some health issues with that. That really taught him a lot. He got very deep into the health journey because he's like, I need to understand how my body works rather than just depend on the broad industry to guide me. So he went very deep into his own learning. And usually when you face a personal issue, when you face personal errors or failures, like he says that in my personal journey, health journey, I was a little bit failure because I got into some health problem because of my rapid weight loss or whatever. And then what he did was he started advising other people on what is the right way to go forward. Okay. Now at this whole time, he was a very successful senior ranking corporate management person, but in his heart he really knew he had to be a leadership position in his personal life, and lead a tribe, build and lead a tribe. He didn't know at that point like what the answer would be, but he joined a network marketing company because they had great products, and he felt that utilizing these products he could really bring his message to the market, promote those products, and enable people to have a stable health journey, which could be a weight loss journey, which is totally under their control rather than going into all kinds of risky maneuvers. And that was going fine, but in the middle of the lockdown, he was invited as a panel speaker, as a motivational speaker, to a couple of events, and that made him realize he really needed to have his own products and his own presence in the market. So recently he joined the Startup Rat Academy in order to build and launch his own internet friendly hot samosa products. And within a 2-week journey, he was able to break his first 50,000 rupees of internet income by providing nutritional guidance and his own personal information products. Okay, so with that, I want everybody to put their hands together, keep the comments coming, and help me welcome Mr. Akash Srivastava. Welcome, Akash. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good, Dr. Rajat. How are you?
Doing great, man. Okay, I just before we get started, I just like to quickly just let the other people know, people are watching. Please authorize your display name at chat.restream.io /FB. Just put this particular link in a separate browser window because I can't see many of the comments that are coming in. I can't see your names. Okay, so just okay, we've got Rule. He's saying welcome, Akash. We've got some more people without their names. We got Miss Sugra. Awesome. Welcome, Akash. This is amazing. Okay, so before we go ahead, we've got Dr. Kamal Kotwal. Amazing. Super excited with your success. So before I get into your story, what I'm going to do, Akash, is I'm just going to just walk through who are the people who can gain from this interview the most. Looking at your journey and everything, I feel that if you're a viewer of this video and you are a corporate professional who's looking forward, who is leading a sedentary life, and you want to you want to just accelerate your health journey, be in the best version, best peak performance of your life, then this video could be very, very important for you. If you're a corporate professional who's looking to make a career change, because what Akash was able to do was not only get his health back under control, but also make a career change, use it as a passion to profession project, then definitely this is also going to be super exciting for you. Never mind whether you're interested in health as a product or not. Your product could be anything. Your product could be anything that is pertaining to your hobby. But what Akash has been able to do is turn his passion and his knowledge and learning into a new profession where he has been able to quit his corporate job recently and based on the income he's getting from his front end hot samosa product. All right. So okay, with that, just more comments. Okay, Mr. Vinod is saying welcome. Hi, hello, coach. Welcome, Akash. Awesome, great to see you, Vinod ji. I've got Miss Saloni Chawda excited for this. Welcome, welcome. Great to have all of you guys on the live stream. Okay. Just one more, just, one more this thing which says, hey man, if you want your name to be shown on screen, I cannot recognize because the comments are coming in from different places. Just please open a separate browser window and just write chat.restream.io /FB, chat.restream.io /FB. Okay, we've got alliance partners. Amazing. Okay, amazing stuff. Okay, let's get started then. So let's first start with your journey from the beginning, starting from like your health journey. Would you like to talk about it? And we would be interested in listening. And what I'm going to do is over here, I'm also going to keep just showcasing some of the comments as they come in. So over to you, Akash. What has been your journey from the beginning? We want to know how it all started, etc. And then we are going to go deep into your not only your business model but also your product, like how can it help other people improve their health. So over to you, Akash. Let's get cracking.
Sure. So Rajat sir, just before I begin everything, I would like to tell everyone that I would combine English and Hindi. So I hope it's okay for everyone. So I think that would be okay.
You're the boss.
Uh,
It's your show.
so my health journey basically started as someone who is not interested in health, as simple as
Okay.
that. And I belong to the majority of the community of India who don't, to be honest, don't really care about health unless told so.
Hmm.
Right, the doctor comes and tells you, you know what, take care of health. That is where I come from as well. Now hota kya tha sir ki so I used to be this fat guy, and I'm going to be very blunt because I don't use this word called healthy, which is very used in our culture, right? कि बच्चा healthy है, but बच्चा healthy नहीं है, to be honest, बच्चा मोटा ही है. So point is कि I used to be this fat guy in college, and कभी realize नहीं हुआ कि मेरा वजन ज्यादा है, because
Hmm.
all the fat guys are always by default very funny guys. So in the group you will be like, अरे वाह रोली पोली है यार, बहुत अच्छा है, हंसाता है, all those things happening. I said, yeah, कोई problem नहीं है, कोई problem नहीं है. One thing, and I'm going to be very very honest in the interview, one thing that always used to strike me is, यार ये लड़कियां हाँ क्यों नहीं बोलती है मुझे यार. If I'm so good then हाँ तो बोलना चाहिए. And I'm like, dude, this is not happening. ये तो कुछ गलत बता रहे हैं मुझे. But जैसे जैसे जर्नी बढ़ती चली गई सर, that is where मैंने अपनी लाइफ में ना एक्चुअली 2 बार वेट लॉस करने की कोशिश करी. कोशिश तो कई बार करी, बट सक्सेसफुली 2 बार करा. सो फर्स्ट टाइम किया था, दैट वाज व्हेन आई वांटेड टू गेट मैरिड. And it was like, get it done anyhow, because I was getting rejected despite having a very good job. I am an MBA doing I'm a marketing specialist in a company earning good amount of income, and everybody is coming and rejecting. I'm like, dude, ये क्या हो रहा है यार, ये तो जो पढ़ाई लिखाई वाली चीजें सारी साइड में जा रही है, ये कुछ कोई सब शक्ल देख के ही काम चला रहे हैं. तो वो हुआ, एंड दैट इज व्हेन आई थॉट, आई नीड टू लूज वेट किसी भी हालत में. एंड वो पहला टाइम था जब मैंने वेट लॉस करने का कोशिश किया. दैट वाज अराउंड 6 years बैक. And I did every possible thing जो था मार्केट में करने के लिए. I mean, to be honest, if I could take some names, like उस टाइम पे वो सोना बेल्ट आया करती थी. Then there was this गार्सिनिया कंबोजिया बोल के टैबलेट आया करती थी, वो भी ट्राई कर ली मैंने. एंड देन एक्सरसाइज कर ली, खाना पीना छोड़ लिया, मतलब हर वो काम कर लिया जो करना चाहिए एक इंसान को वेट लॉस करने के लिए. मतलब डेडिकेशन, टू बी ऑनेस्ट, वाज ऑसम. रिजल्ट भी मिल गया. बट हुआ क्या कि सर, शादी जब हो गई, आफ्टर दो 6 months later, राइट, आई स्टार्टेड गेटिंग प्रॉब्लम्स इन माय बॉडी, एंड दैट इज वेयर आई स्टार्टेड गेनिंग वेट. एंड सडनली जो वेट गेन करने के लिए मैंने अपनी लाइफ में 29 years लगाए थे, वो 29 months से पहले वापस आ गया पलट के. सो आई वाज लाइक वेरी डिस्टर्ब कि यार ये क्या हो गया. एंड मैं यूएस ट्रैवल कर रहा था. बाय द टाइम आई केम बैक वहां से, तो मेरे बहुत ज्यादा बैक पेन हो रहा था. एंड जब मैंने दिल्ली में डॉक्टर को दिखाया, तो दैट इज वेयर ही टोल्ड कि आकाश फुल बॉडी चेकअप कराओ, बिकॉज देख के लग रहा है कि कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. जब फुल बॉडी चेकअप कराया, तो बैक पेन तो ऑफ कोर्स विटामिन डी एंड विटामिन B12 की कमी से हो रहा था. बट देन ही टोल्ड, आकाश यू गॉट डायबिटीज, एंड डायबिटीज इट्स अफेक्टिंग योर किडनी. वो बाय डिफॉल्ट हो रहा है. तो ही सेड यू डोंट हैव एनी ऑप्शन बट टू गो एंड लूज वेट. बट एंड इट वाज वेरी शॉकिंग फॉर मी, बिकॉज आइडियली तो मेरे को ये सिखाया गया था कि वेट लॉस कर लोगे तो हेल्दी हो जाओगे. बट ये तो हुआ ही नहीं. ये तो कंप्लीटली डिफरेंट हो गई. एंड व्हाट नोबडी एल्स टोल्ड मी वाज कि वेट लॉस छोड़ोगे तो वेट रीगेन भी हो जाएगा. वो कोई बताने के मूड में नहीं था, बिकॉज नोबडी ओपन्स दैट सीक्रेट टू यू. तो वो चीज हुआ जब डायबिटीज हुई. एंड वो मोमेंट मेरे लिए सर इंपॉर्टेंट क्यों था is because 2010 में अपने मैंने डैड को for a very same reason खो दिया था. For a very same reason, because he got diabetes and he got early morning heart attack and suddenly we lost him all together. तो मेरे को वो फ्लैश वापस आने लग गया कि यार ये स्टोरी है ना वापस रिपीट नहीं होनी चाहिए. आई कैंट लीव माय फैमिली जस्ट लाइक दैट. एंड दैट इज वेयर आई डिसाइडेड कि जो गलतियां की हैं पहले वो नहीं करूंगा. एंड दैट इज वेयर आई डिड लाइक वो वेट लॉस किया मैंने. एंड 5 years डाउन द लाइन स्टिल मेंटेनिंग इट. 18 kgs लॉस किया. स्टिल मेंटेनिंग इट. मॉर्निंग 4 o'clock का उठाऊं. यू कैन सी माय एनर्जी. आई एम ऑल एक्साइटेड, ऑल रेडी टू गो. So yes, body is all healthy, diabetes all gone. I like it's all super now.
Amazing. So first of all, thanks, Akash ji. You really went into great graphic detail about the challenges you faced, and the answer is true. I mean, what you said, just say healthy is a very generic term in our society. Whether you're healthy or not, nobody knows. But when it starts affecting your prospects in life, कि यार शादी के लिए जा रहे हैं, लड़कियां आने कर रही. A lot of people will not talk about these stories, but I think the magic is in the personal stories. So I really thank you for sharing personal story, and और भी लोग होंगे that they will relate to other different events in their respective lives. Okay, so that is how you came into the journey. You lost weight and everything. Now tell me, according to you, earlier you were either unable to do it, and or you were able to do it but through the wrong means. What were the 2 or 3 things that enabled you to achieve the right result through the right means, so that it lasted for so many years? What are like the secrets that we can talk about over here?
Okay. So हुआ क्या था? What was the first time when I lost weight, right? So let me put it very bluntly. The goal was not to lose weight, but the goal was to get the girl, and I did so. So obviously short term vision रहेगा तो short term result आएगा ही आएगा. It was a very clear from that journey. But what thing that struck me was बहुत ज़्यादा लोगों ने बोला ना कि प्रोटीन डाइट फॉलो करिए, सैलेड खाइए, and everybody कई सालों से हमको सिखाया जा रहा है in हिंदी वैसे से संतुलित आहार, बैलेंस डाइट. वो कॉन्सेप्ट से मैं अलग ही हो गया. नाउ क्वेश्चन वाज वेरी सिंपल. अगर कार्बोहाइड्रेट फैट में इतना प्रॉब्लम होता तो भगवान बनाते ही क्यों फिर उसको? राइट. तो ऑब्वियसली तो वो चीज एक मुझे समझ में आई कि बैलेंस होना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है. यू कांट से कि नहीं फैट जरूरी नहीं है, कार्बोहाइड्रेट जरूरी नहीं है, सब जरूरी है, प्रोवाइडेड यू बैलेंस इट आउट. उतना करो. सेकेंड चीज जो सर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट थी, एंड दिस इज एंड ऑफ कोर्स ये चीज मैं अपने प्रोग्राम में भी सिखाता हूँ. सेकेंड चीज जो थी कि लॉट ऑफ पीपल आर गोइंग टू से कि बहुत ज्यादा मेहनत करनी होती है वेट लॉस के लिए, एंड यू नो व्हाट, बहुत चीजें सैक्रिफाइस करनी होती है. इट्स अ वेरी इनकन्वीनियंट प्रोसेस. इन माय माइंड नो, इट्स नॉट इनकन्वीनियंट. द प्रोसेस हैज टू बी वेरी कन्वीनियंट बिकॉज आपको लंबे टाइम तक करना है. एंड सर मेरी थ्योरी बहुत सिंपल है. कन्वीनियंस लीड्स टू एडॉप्शन, एडॉप्शन लीड्स टू कंसिस्टेंसी, कंसिस्टेंसी लीड्स टू रिजल्ट्स. एंड इसी कारण से आई हैव बीन एबल टू क्रिएट मल्टीपल रिजल्ट्स इन लास्ट 3 years. अमेजिंग रिजल्ट्स. पर्सनली तो किया है, बट बाकी लोगों का भी कराया है. बिकॉज ये कन्वीनियंस बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. अगर मैं आपसे मतलब किसी को भी बोलूं कि यार अपना फेवरेट फूड छोड़ दीजिए, कब तक छोड़ोगे? इट इज एज सिंपल एज दैट. मैं आपको बोलूं 2 घंटे एक्सरसाइज करिए, कब तक करोगे? वो लिमिटेशन हमेशा आ जाते हैं. बिकॉज वेट लॉस इज अ लाइफस्टाइल, और सबसे पहले यही रियलाइज करना जरूरी है. यू हैव टू फॉलो द लाइफस्टाइल टिल द टाइम यू आर ऑन अर्थ. तो ये चीज समझ में आई. एंड सर थर्ड चीज जो बहुत मतलब ज्यादा जरूरी थी वो थी कि माइंडसेट पे काम करना. नाउ ये एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट था, एंड ये एंगल एक्चुअली कोई कवर ही नहीं करता. एवरीबडी इज सो फोकस्ड ऑन गिविंग द सॉल्यूशन दैट नोबडी फोकसेस ऑन द प्रोसेस. एजुकेशन है, माइंडसेट है. आपको क्यों अभी कोई मेरे को बोलता है कि मेरे को वेट लॉस करना है, आई एम लाइक डू यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट वेट लॉस इज? आप मेंटेन कैसे करोगे? हमेशा मेरे पे डिपेंडेंट नहीं रह सकते हो, राइट? नॉट अवेलेबल फॉर यू ऑलवेज. तो आपको इतना, एंड आई थिंक दिस इज द सेम सिमिलर मॉडल द स्टार्टअप फ्लैट फॉलोज एज वेल. यू आर ट्राइंग टू एम्पावर अस so that we can sustain ourselves. आप पे डिपेंडेंट नहीं रह सकते हम, राइट? बिकॉज एंड ये जो तीसरा सबसे बड़ा पॉइंट था, which I educated myself quite a lot about the weight loss process. Each and everything की बॉडी में हो क्या रहा है, where did I make the big mistake last time? डायबिटीज क्यों हो गया? At the age of 30 अगर डायबिटीज हो रहा है, it's a very big deal. I mean, I have to like live for, I would say 100 years. God knows when, but yeah, I would say 100 years. I can't live with diabetes for next 70 years. And educate करना बहुत important था. So mindset और education पे जब काम किया तो, and these 3 pillars, right, it solved the problem for me. And यही चीज I have been replicating it to all my clients, everybody, and I'm very proud to say that my youngest client is 19 years and my oldest client is 81. Both of them have super results. So I'm very, very proud of this. It just works out very easy and easily works out. So yeah, that's the secret.
Amazing, amazing. So I really agree with you, because in my own I used to be into powerlifting in my college and everything, and वो थोड़ा वो protein supplement और इस सब की बातें होती है तो when when we were like working in the early days, there's a lot of talk about this, कि which is the best gym. So I always say the best gym is the one closest to your house, because you're going to go there again and again. If a gym is away from the house, it could be the best gym in the world, पर आप जाओगे ही नहीं.
Correct.
Which is the best protein powder? I say whichever tastes the best. उसमें content कितना है, ये कितना, उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. If it tastes good, you're going to eat it consistently. तो
Exactly.
काम वो करो जो आसानी से जो है long term तक कर पाओ. That is, I truly commend you for hitting that point, because a lot of time when we talk about the convenience aspect, there is that whole thing on the internet which says, results are achieved through hard work, great determination, which is true, but in today's times it has to be streamlined into your lifestyle. If it cannot be streamlined, then it will not be able to be consistent throughout.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So amazing. Okay, so now what are, according to you, like when you work with people, so you said you've been able to replicate this process through and through. तो अब ऐसा तो I don't know if it happened that way, that once you got the एक क्लिक हो गया दिमाग में आपका, you figured it out. Now in your mind the process is clear. When you get a client, in their mind they got a muddle of things, and they're also getting education from everywhere, their doctor plus their WhatsApp plus their family friends and all that. तो उनके दिमाग में जंबल है. Like, what are the barriers do you think that they have in their mind that you first have to clear before they can be on the same page as you? Because if the mindset is not matching, again like you said, then they anyway तो result लंबा काम करने में problem आएगी फिर उनके साथ.
Correct.
So what are the barriers that they face that you're able to clear and all that?
So usually my target audience is basically working professional. उनके साथ मैं ज्यादा काम करता हूँ, and since my wife works with me, तो मेरे पास housewives भी बहुत सारे हैं. Biggest problem that comes is people think that the process is not easy. अभी जैसे आप किसी को बोल दो कि आसान है, तो देखिए आसान कैसे है, अभी तक तो सीखा नहीं लाइफ में आसान है. और वेट लॉस अगर इतना आसान होता तो अचीव कर ही लेते हैं ना. अभी तक आसान नहीं है, एंड क्योंकि उनको लगता है कि वो प्रोसेस आसान नहीं है, इट्स नॉट इजी, वो टाइम मैनेजमेंट का प्रॉब्लम हमेशा बीच में आ जाता है, बिकॉज दे थिंक इट विल रिक्वायर लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट्स फ्रॉम देम, एंड उसके लिए टाइम अवेलेबल नहीं है. अब बीट योर हाउसवाइफ की, ऑब्वियसली उनको बच्चे संभालने हैं, घर संभालना है, या फिर कोई वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल उनको ऑफिस संभालना है. तो वो सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम आता है, जो कि मेरे माइंड में आई कैन कंप्लीटली अंडरस्टैंड देयर जर्नी, बिकॉज आई हैव बीन थ्रू दैट प्रोसेस माई सेल्फ. खुद भी वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल, आई नो वेयर दे कम फ्रॉम. तो इट्स नॉट आई एम ब्लेमिंग देम, बट दैट्स ट्रू. सेकेंड चीज जो सर सबसे बड़ी है, लोगों को है ना एक्चुअली इन्वेस्टमेंट और एक्सपेंस के बीच में डिफरेंस ही नहीं पता है. And that is the biggest problem. Now a lot of people say कि अरे ये तो जो आप प्रोग्राम दे रहे हो, you know what, हम इतना पैसा क्यों खर्च करें, हमें पैसा नहीं खर्च करना चाहिए, हमें तो कुछ हुआ नहीं है ना. माय सिंपल क्वेश्चन इज, अगर आप इतने ऑप्टिमिस्टिक हो लाइफ में, तो इंश्योरेंस क्यों लिया? You don't need इंश्योरेंस, कार के लिए भी नहीं चाहिए, पर्सनल भी नहीं चाहिए, अगर कुछ नहीं होने वाला तो व्हाई? I mean you might not. And if I ask, मेरी कम्युनिटी जो सर मैं रन करता हूँ, I have a weight loss family that I talk to every single day. A simple question I ask कि how many of you actually want to use your insurance money in your life? You want to make sure कि एक बार तो इस्तेमाल हो जाए, एक बार तो हम हॉस्पिटल में घूम के आ जाए. But none of them want to use it. Yeah. So then why do you think? And sir problem ये है, and sir ये market का ही, let's say कि India is not mature in terms of when it comes to proactively taking care of health. I would say that. And still it's growing, it's in growing phase, no doubt. Things are changing. But then people do not realize that कहीं ना कहीं है ना, health is an investment. And if you look at Rakesh Jhunjhunwala very recently, right? Yeah. When he expired, I mean his dream project Akasha Air, it just started, and before that he expired. And the only one statement that he made was that health was my worst investment. And that's coming from one of the biggest investors in the world that we have seen. Yeah. So that's how it is. Two biggest barriers are that.
Amazing. Okay. Thank you for that insight, Akash. Before I move ahead, I'd just like to quickly, I'm getting lots of comments. I'm just seeing them come in. And I would just like to advise everybody, if anybody who's watching this live stream, if you would like a free one-on-one consultation in return for all your, for your attendance and for being so interactive and for, doing your e-clapping, then anybody watching this live stream, if you want to get a personal free one-on-one consultation with Akash, you can just head over to akashsrivastav.com. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open that website. His I'm just going to open his website and show you how you can book a free consultation. So it's did I get the spelling wrong or what? It's Akash S.R. Srivastava. I'm not getting it online. Okay, I'll just have to check it up. Okay, I'm just not getting it online. I'll just have to check it up. I should have opened it before, but let me just take a look at that. But
It's there on my name, so that's the same website.
yeah, akashsrivastava.com. For some reason, it's not coming up right now.
Okay.
Maybe there's some issue. Okay, but just head on over to akashsrivastava.com and you'll be able to book yourself a free consultation. With that, let me just go on to the next question, which is okay. So now at Startup Frat, like we've discovered this, we realize that what needs to happen is that when a client inquiry comes or somebody comes with a problem and they say कि ये problem है यार, right? There has to be like this one underlying concept or one underlying vehicle that we call it, and that vehicle has to be clear. It should be a self-proving vehicle in the prospect's mind that basically gets them into the zone after which you can educate them and serve them and bring them on board. So in our case, in the case of Startup Frat, once we discovered what to call it, we call this vehicle the hot samosa product. That is, if you want to go in on the internet, regardless of what business you're in, you need an internet friendly product. So whatever product you have needs to be an internet friendly version of that on the internet. We call it a hot samosa product. That is our vehicle. So according to you, what is the vehicle that you have that that basically you tell a customer, if they come to you with a problem, you're able to talk about the vehicle, and then in their mind the click happens, and then they're like, okay, I agree with this point. So what is that vehicle that you're talking about?
Okay. So, sir, actually, I'll just tell the name of the vehicle. That's called Mindful Ideal Wellness. And how did it come into picture? Because मेरा personal experience, sir, जो बोलता था was कि nobody talks on mindset. And it's probably the biggest thing. I mean, ऐसा कैसे possible हो सकता है कि एक ही डाइट प्लान से कोई इंसान आराम से वेट लॉस कर रहा है, दूसरा नहीं कर पा रहा है. एक ही जिम से कुछ लोग बॉडी बना रहे हैं, दूसरे नहीं बना पा रहे हैं. इक्विपमेंट सेम है, कोच सेम है, ये कैसे हो रहा है? इट्स सिंपल, राइट? पर्सन में ही कुछ डिफरेंस है. नाउ एंड एवरीबडी व्हाट हैपेंस इज यूजुअली लोग ब्लेम ले लेते हैं अपने पे कि यार मेरे में ऐसा नहीं है, या फिर जो समटाइम्स फैमिली एंड फ्रेंड्स दे क्रिएट दैट एनवायरनमेंट कि यार तू कमिटेड नहीं है तो ऐसा नहीं, बट दैट्स नॉट ऑलवेज द केस. There are a lot of baggage that one carries and वो उसको stop करता है उसके result achieve करने में. And I always tell this thing in my example, and if you may allow me. So, I always tell people that आपका जो mind है ना, वो basically एक library की तरह है जहाँ बहुत सारे cassettes पड़े हुए हैं. And जब भी आप कोई decision लेने के लिए जाते हो, let's say आपको gym जाना है, आपको diet follow करना है, या फिर आप कोई choice बनाने जाते हो, तो बेसिकली आपका माइंड जाता है और उसी सेम सिचुएशन का एक कैसेट निकालता है और देखता है कि लास्ट टाइम क्या हुआ था. अगर रिजल्ट पॉजिटिव है तो माइंड बोलेगा कर लो, अगर रिजल्ट नेगेटिव है तो माइंड बोलेगा रुक जाओ, बिकॉज माइंड का काम है. एज सिंपल एज. मैं आपको एक सिंपल से एग्जांपल देता हूँ. बहुत सारे लोग जो लोग पब्लिक स्पीकिंग करने से डरते हैं, इफ यू रियलाइज ना, बचपन में अगर वो वापस जाए तो वो देखेंगे कि जब उन्होंने कभी बोलने की कोशिश की ना, तो कुछ लोगों ने उनका मजाक उड़ा दिया, या वो कभी स्टेज पे गए तो कुछ ऐसा उनके साथ ऐसा हुआ जो उनके दिमाग में बैठ गया. Now next time when they got the opportunity, या किसी ने बोला कि बोलो पब्लिक में, that is where the mind went back and pulled that cassette out and say, अरे last time क्या हुआ था? Last time तो लोगों ने मजाक उड़ाया था, I'm not going to do it, मैं नहीं करूंगी. And that is where the resistance comes into picture. तो बेसिकली ये जो पूरा व्हीकल है माइंडफुल आइडियल वेलनेस, ये एक्चुअली अगर सर आपने क्योंकि व्हीकल बोला तो आई विल ड्रॉ एन एनालॉजी ऑफ कार. ये व्हीकल का स्टीयरिंग जो है, दैट्स कॉल्ड माइंडसेट. माइंडसेट कोचिंग, कि आपको अपने बैरियर से बाहर निकलना है किसी भी हालत में, एंड यू स्टार्ट थिंकिंग इज पॉसिबल. सबसे पहला चीज है. सेकेंड चीज जो वर्ड आता है इसके अंदर आइडियल इज, ये इसका गियर है ना. आइडियल मतलब क्या होता है? लॉट ऑफ पीपल, मैं आपको अगर एक सिंपल से एग्जांपल दूं, लेट्स से यू रीच योर आइडियल वेट बट यू स्टिल डोंट फील कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट योरसेल्फ, व्हाट्स द पॉइंट ऑफ लूजिंग वेट? वो सब नील हो गया. बिकॉज माइंडफुल आइडियल वेलनेस का बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट जो है वो है आपकी सेल्फ इमेज इंप्रूव करना. You need to feel confident about yourself. You need to feel confident about your body. वेट लॉस करने के बाद भी अगर आप टू बी ऑनेस्ट छोले भटूरे वो नैपकिन लगा के खा रहे हो तो कोई फायदा नहीं है उसका. देन डोंट स्टिल नॉट कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट. वो चीज नहीं होनी चाहिए. तो यू नीड टू बी वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट योर मेंटल एंड फिजिकल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन जो भी आपका हुआ है. एंड इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी दैट यू नीड टू रीच योर आइडियल वेट बिकॉज ऑफ दैट. इट मे जस्ट हैपन बिफोर दैट एज वेल.
Okay.
एंड थर्ड थिंग जो है सर वो वेलनेस है, इज टू प्रोएक्टिवली टेक केयर ऑफ हेल्थ बोथ मेंटली एंड फिजिकली.
Okay.
ये बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. एंड ये मेरे इसके टायर्स हैं, मेरे गाड़ी के टायर्स हैं जो मेरी गाड़ी को आगे लेके चलते हैं. प्रोएक्टिवली आप टायर का केयर करोगे तो गाड़ी अच्छी चलेगी. बट सर इस पूरे जो व्हीकल है उसका जो इंजन है ना,
हाँ.
वो टू बी ऑनेस्ट रिलेशनशिप है. मेरे
Okay.
हर एक लोगों के साथ जो मेरा, आई एम जस्ट लाइक देयर फैमिली मेंबर्स. जब मैं फैमिली मेंबर बोलता हूं तो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू एग्री ऑन ईच एंड एवरीथिंग दैट दे से.
Okay.
मैं आर्ग्यू भी करूंगा, मैं डांटूंगा भी, बट आई एम गोइंग टू मेक श्योर आई स्टैंड बिहाइंड देम टिल द पॉइंट दे रीच दैट पॉइंट वेयर दे कैन से दैट यार अब हो गया मेरा, आई एम डन, आई हैव रीच्ड वेयर आई वांटेड टू बी देयर. So I am मैं हूं उस तरह का. So I take it very personally, but the relationship is the core of this whole vehicle. And to be honest, I go way beyond to make sure मेरे कोच एक्चुअली जितने भी मेरे कस्टमर्स हैं, जैसे कि यार आकाश सर का फॉलो अप बड़ा तगड़ा है, मतलब नहीं किया तो पढ़ने भी वाली है, ये भी पक्का है, बट किया तो तारीफ भी मिलने वाली है. It's just like,
Awesome, man. Awesome. So thank you very much. Yeah, with a couple of like nuggets that are coming out from your this thing where you said the point that you mentioned was that I think this on YouTube, like Dr. Joe Dispenza also talks about it. The last time you did something crazy and like it didn't work out, the mind has taken that emotional picture of yours. और जिस तरह आपने बताया वो cassette वही retrieve होती है. So that is the big break. Like you got to break that thing. So thanks very much. I think this is very, very educative. And for people, once again, thank you very much, everybody, for the viewers for commenting and everything. I've got the website up over here. I think there was some issue in my browser, but I've got. Give me 1 second. I've got. Yep, there you go. I'm just going to share the screen and just show you. You just head on over to Akash Srivastava. So I think the spelling is it's showing on the screen. It's showing in the chat roll also. That's AKASH. That's Akash, and then there is SRIVASTAVA. Okay, so there is no SHRI in the Srivastava. Okay, so there is AA Akash with a double A, and then there is Srivastav, which is SRI. Okay, and SRIVASTAVA. Okay, so it's akashsrivastava.com. The chat roll is also showing this, and you just head on to any page on this website, and right at the bottom you'll find his calendar. As you can see, very few slots left. So just head on over to akashsrivastava.com or just click literally any link on this website, and you go straight down, and you'll be able to find his calendar, and you'll be able to meeting. Okay. So let me just see over here. Yep, that's his calendar right there. And you can just find some slots and book up your meeting. All right. So with that, let's just go to the next one. Okay, we are back here. Okay. So awesome. Now, tell us about like, so you were doing this, and like at what point did you decide or did you think that this could be my alternate profession, and why did you decide that? You were doing exceptionally well in your corporate job. I won't quote figures, but you have disclosed to me I would kill for that job. So why did you decide to quit that job? At what point did you decide that you want to like go out from corporate into healthcare full time? You did not also have, I don't know if you have any certification on the healthcare side, so in your mind the cassette would have retrieved that, who are you, Akash, why are you going doing this? So tell us about that process. Extremely interested personally, because I'm exactly a mirror image. I started in the medical profession with my medical degree and hospital job, and then I decided I wanted to get into something outside. So you came into healthcare, your qualification somewhere else, and you are doing a hotshot corporate honcho. I was in a hotshot hospital job, good degree, good college, etc. Then decided to come out and do something on the business development side. So tell me about that. I want to know the full long story, because I'm super excited in this part, and I'm sure the comments are just going on coming. I'll just be featuring some comments. So let's go, man. Okay.
so as far as the certification is concerned, I'll begin with that since I don't
Yep.
miss out on that part.
Yep.
So I am a certified mindset coach,
Oh,
and
amazing.
also I am a certified nutrition coach. So either way, yeah, the certification is done. That's where the mindful ideal wellness came from. So that's
Awesome.
done.
Yeah.
But so the journey basically, it just I never wanted to get into healthcare business, to be honest.
Okay.
That wasn't my plan. Yeah, I wanted to become a doctor, way long back, but I would like to thank God that that didn't happen. So many people saved, but yeah, I didn't become a doctor. Ended up becoming an engineer. And 2011, I completed my engineering. Went on to become a developer. Then I've worked across 5-6 different countries, and then did my MBA, became marketing specialist. Then went into operations. Everything was going very smooth. And you know what? Somebody who basically looks from outside, बाहर से देखेगा तो लगेगा कि यार सब अच्छा ही चल रहा है, ऐसा जॉब है, ऐसा लाइफ है, गाड़ी वाड़ी बढ़िया, जो दिखता है ना बाहर से अच्छा लगता है.
Yes.
एक क्वेश्चन सर हमेशा क्लिक कर रहा था, एंड क्वेश्चन वाज वेरी सिंपल, एंड प्रॉब्ली शायद हर कोई वो क्वेश्चन पूछ सकता है अपने आप से कि जो मैं कर रहा हूं और जो मैं कर सकता हूं उसमें डिफरेंस है क्या. और डिफरेंस था, 100% डिफरेंस था. आई कंप्लीटली रियलाइज कि यार मैं जो कर रहा हूं ना वो तो मैं कर रहा हूं, बट मुझे लगता है कि कुछ तो बड़ा कर सकता हूं लाइफ में मैं अपने. ये बहुत लिमिट कर रहा है मुझे. सैलरी आ रही है, दैट्स वन थिंग, बट ये डिफाइन नहीं कर सकता मुझे. आई एम नॉट लिविंग अ लेगेसी बिहाइंड, एंड टू बी ऑनेस्ट आई रियली वांट टू लीव अ लेगेसी बिहाइंड. आई वांट पीपल टू रिमेंबर मी व्हेन आई एम नॉट इवन देयर ऑन द अर्थ, राइट. एंड ये एक तो सबसे पहली चीज थी. सेकंड सर जो हुआ मेरे साथ व्हेन आई गॉट इनटू दिस पर्टिकुलर बिजनेस इज वन ऑफ द थिंग वाज आई गॉट रिजल्ट्स. तो मेरे लिए प्रूफ बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि यार रिजल्ट आता है कि नहीं आता है. रिजल्ट आ गया, पर्सनल रिजल्ट आ गया, लोगों पे डाल के देख लिया. मेरे फैमिली में मेरी मम्मी ने 13 kg वेट लॉस कर लिया, मेरे वाइफ ने 5 kg वेट गेन कर लिया, एवरीवन डिड. तो मेरे को तो सोशल प्रूफ इतने क्रिएट हो गए कि मेरे को लगा कि हाँ यार काम तो करता है, तो उस पर तो कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं था. बट देन knowing something works and then doing it, business on it, are completely different things. And that is where my struggle from the last 4 years actually started. Big time struggle. And हो क्या रहा था सर कि every single day it would kill me from inside कि यार एक इंसान जो इतना अच्छा कर रहा है अपने जॉब में, right? I am working for somebody else's business and making them so successful. People are ready to pay me so much of amount in the market. यार मैं अपने बिजनेस के लिए काम नहीं कर पा रहा. And this was every single day killing me. And people won't understand. People will say, "अरे सब अच्छा चल रहा है," but the point is हमको ये अंदर से पता था कि हो क्या रहा था. And I personally have been a winner of one of the biggest B school competitions in my college, which was Deloitte Maverick.
Wow.
So I have done that as well. तो मुझे तो सर मेरे तो खुद के अंदर के प्रूफ इतने थे कि मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कि क्यों नहीं हो रहा है. But एक पॉइंट सर आया, it was in last year lockdown where I got an opportunity from a company called Skill Edge. They actually hired me as a communication specialist for teaching tier 2 tier 3 students who are not very confident on competing with tier 1 B school students.
Wow.
Because IIM से निकले हैं तो obviously कहीं ना कहीं लगता है कि यार IIM वाले हैं, अपने से हो नहीं पाएगा.
Yep.
And that is when I worked with them. And जिस कॉन्सेप्ट से मैंने काम किया, जो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन कोचिंग मैंने सीखी है, उसके थ्रू जब मैंने काम किया तो I realized that the students started feeling empowered बहुत ज़्यादा. And the result of that was I called them, I used to test 100 students. I still remember the number, 100 students. And I would call them 6 a.m. in the morning on Sunday, and they all will turn up and they will not leave my class.
Wow.
That was my first proof कि नहीं यार, maybe I have it in me, it's working. And the ratings I got was 99 of 100 students gave me 5 out of 5. One that didn't give me told me, "Sir, आप टोटल इंग्लिश में बात नहीं करता. I'm a South Indian, I don't understand English." Okay, I understand. But वहाँ हुआ. So मुझे समझ में आया कि मेरी स्ट्रेंथ है वो सर कॉम्प्लेक्स चीजों को इजी वे में बताने की है. एंड दिस इज द स्ट्रेंथ आई एम रियली प्राउड ऑफ, बिकॉज ये मुझको दिखता है आंखों से. एंड ये हो क्या रहा था कि सर बिजनेस में स्ट्रगल जो हो रहा था ना वो इसके लिए होता है क्योंकि मैं स्ट्रेंथ यूज नहीं कर पा रहा था. And when I came, actually, when I heard about Startup Frat, met you, and तो मैंने मॉडल देखा, and वहां पे अनलीश हुआ वो स्ट्रेंथ. एंड आई एम प्रीटी श्योर जिन लोगों ने मेरी वर्कशॉप्स अटेंड की है या फिर वीडियोस देखी है, दे नो हाउ आई टॉक इन द वीडियो और हाउ आई बेसिकली ट्रीट अ कॉन्सेप्ट. मैं रियल लाइफ से कनेक्ट करता हूँ, बी इट अ कार, बी इट अ वॉशिंग मशीन, बी इट अ फ्रिज, एंड आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू द कॉन्सेप्ट. तो मुझे लगा कि यार ये जो कम्युनिकेशन का पावर है ना मुझे यूज करना चाहिए. And that is where I decided I am going to do this business very seriously. And that was one point. Then I decided that I would leave my job. 30th of January I decided. 30th of June, July. 30th July को मैंने decide किया I will leave my job. And 12th of August was my last day. Now, point क्या था सर, वहाँ पे मेरे को बहुत important choice मिला because I was working in a high profile job. So I had got my company shares, restricted stock units as part of my compensation. And September 30th को क्वार्टर एंड होता है. एंड माय एचआर टोल्ड मी, रुक जाओ आकाश, बहुत सारे शेयर्स बचे हैं, 30 सितंबर तक तुम लेके जाओ यहाँ से, प्लस महीने का सैलरी है वो एक्स्ट्रा मिलेगा. एंड दैट वाज माय चॉइस. यू नो व्हाट, अगर मैं रुक गया तो ये मूवमेंट है ना ये चला जाएगा. एंड इफ आई गो बैक टू द कंफर्ट जोन अगेन ना, तो देन आई थिंक ये मूवमेंट वापस नहीं आएगा. एंड मेरे दिमाग में यही था कि क्या मैं ये 11 साल की कॉर्पोरेट जॉब के पीछे भागूं, या फिर मैं जो अगले 26 साल है उनको अपना बना लूं. एंड आई डिसाइडेड, यू नो व्हाट, leave that RSUs. 12th of August was my last day. I left my shares just like that. मैं कहा नहीं चाहिए मुझे. And I came full time. And rest is what it is right now. So yeah.
Awesome. What a story. What a story. Truly, truly respect what you have done. I feel truly blessed to be the person who gets the privilege of interviewing you today in a full room. And I'm sure people who are watching and commenting, etc., will also be feeling truly privileged and blessed to be part of this evening tonight. So, yes, coming, I can truly resonate because. I have also, in Silicon Valley, we made money off the stock options. In fact, my brother himself is a UK citizen, and he's done this with 2 companies. It can truly change your financial future, in corporate, in MNC corporate, because if you are in the stock option or RSU getting segment top management, then your income is basically 2 or 3 layers. जो ऊपर से जो दिखता है उसके 2 लेयर तो नीचे होते हैं, वो बढ़ते रहते हैं. So the fact that you could break out is amazing. It is very difficult to do that, especially if you are with those golden handcuffs. And a lot of times I feel I would just like to say that from my own side कि India में आजकल there is a lot of good talent, there are a lot of driven people, a lot of people who have a lot of potential, at a productive age जैसे आप हैं, and they can do a lot more. But when they think about going into business, especially if they are ex MNC, उनके दिमाग में वो अजीब सा ही कुछ आइडिया होता है कि ऐसा कुछ अजीब सा आइडिया लेके आएंगे, B2B बेचेंगे, फंडिंग लेंगे, उनके दिमाग में वही चलता रहता है. They are missing out the biggest opportunity, which in Startup Frat we call the age of Aquarius, which is the self development industry, individuals wanting to invest in their own growth, whether it is on the financial side, health side, relationship side, becoming a better human being, developing any new skill. That is a hot pot market which has been unleashed with FiberNet, which is video over internet, and with Facebook ads and things like that. So I truly feel that the big golden opportunity, Kaibari, lot of good people I see. There are people 100 times more brilliant than you and me who are getting stuck in business models which are too convoluted. They don't address the main problem, and they miss the pot of gold is lying. I talk about business from a point of profitability because at the end of the day, we are all in it for the money. But I think that a lot of people miss that, and you have really maximized that. You've served your community also. You've made the big change. Also, I'd like to just give you one more push over here. And at that particular point that you said, that was the break point, I decided that this is it. Either if I stay back for 30 more days, तो फिर निकल जाएगा, फिर चीजें change हो जाएंगी and all that. So how would you recommend other corporate professionals? A lot of corporate professionals may be feeling, especially after lockdown, because career options and work from home options have expanded. The possibility of doing a business from your laptop has emerged. I mean, there are so many people in Startup Frat who got a second profession. Many people who have quit their first profession because of maximizing on this opportunity. But वही चक्कर होता है वो, if you're unable to leave your grip on one thing, how will you focus on the other thing? In your case, it was pretty extreme. You actually, as soon as you saw the money coming in, you pretty much quit your job, went full time. So what would you advise another corporate professional who may be in the same place? They may be doing well. They may be thinking कि हाँ कुछ करना चाहिए or something like that. Like, what would be your advice to them? I want it to come from you rather than me putting ideas, because truly you are the main trailblazer over here. So what is your advice? How does a person decide? आपने decide कर लिया, चलो, what are the signs that they should look for to decide कि yes, this is the time is right?
Okay. So सर होता क्या है कि लॉट ऑफ टाइम पीपल जो हैं उनके दिमाग में जब बिजनेस टर्म होता है, इट ओनली एंड्स अप बीइंग मनी, एंड उसका मीनिंग है वो मनी से निकालते हैं. तो पॉइंट इज कि अगर मैं ये देखूं कि यार बिजनेस से मनी आ रहा है, जॉब से मनी आ रहा है, तो जॉब इज एक्चुअली इजी मनी. आपको पता है मंथ एंड पे सैलरी आना ही आना है. बिजनेस में तो ऑफ कोर्स मे बी शायद बड़ा मनी आना है, बट इट्स स्टिल गोइंग टू टेक सम टाइम, यू नो, यू नीड दैट बिल्ड अप एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स. तो मनी के मामले में तो आप कभी कंपैरिजन कर ही नहीं सकते, तो जॉब हमेशा जीत जाएगा, राइट. बट the second point is, अब आपको anybody who is working in the corporate environment, they know that this talk of यार कुछ करते हैं on a cafeteria table is like the thing. ये नहीं किया लाइफ में तो आपने किया क्या corporate job? To be honest, ये तो करते ही करते हैं लोग. And सर सिंपल सा मेरा जो किसी को भी सजेशन रहता है, मेरे दोस्त लोग भी हैं बहुत सारे, and to be honest, I am not even the most intelligent person out of them. मैं फ्रैंकली बता रहा हूँ, there are many of my friends who are supremely, I'm completely them care कैसे समझता है इनको इतना. करेक्ट. मेरा सबसे बड़ा स्ट्रेंथ है, जो मेरा एडवांटेज है ना, जो कि शायद बाकियों में नहीं है, इस मेरा कॉमन सेंस बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है. मेरे को चीजें बहुत क्लियरली दिखती हैं आंखों से, मुझे समझ में आता है कि यार जॉब अगर किया तो माय नेक्स्ट जनरेशन हैज टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम जीरो. बिजनेस किया तो कभी भी वो नहीं करना पड़ेगा. सेकंड
नेक्स्ट जनरेशन कैन स्टिल डू अ जॉब इफ दे वांट.
एंड सेकंड चीज सर, एवरीबॉडी सेज जॉब में सिक्योरिटी है. आप खुद सोच के देखो, आई एम ड्राइंग अ वेरी सिंपल एनालॉजी. वर्ल्ड में सबसे ज्यादा सिक्योरिटी कहां होती है? जेल के अंदर. एंड यू आर, फ्रीडम इज नॉट वर्ड दैट यू एसोसिएट विद जेल. तो अगर फ्रीडम चाहिए तो बाहर निकलना ही पड़ेगा. तो आप, anybody in this world would never have heard of this term called business security, because business में इनसिक्योरिटी नहीं है ना, तो सिक्योरिटी की जरूरत क्यों है? जॉब में तो आपको निकाल सकते हैं, बिजनेस में निकालेगा कौन? तो आएगी सिक्योरिटी. सिक्योरिटी की जरूरत नहीं है वहां पे. तो द पॉइंट इज सर कि एक्चुअली बिजनेस इतना डिफिकल्ट नहीं है जितना दिखता है. A lot of people think यार हमारे पास एक ऐसा प्रोडक्ट होना चाहिए which is going to break and कुछ ऐसा अमेजिंग कर देगा. No, it's not about that. All you need to know is कि आप solution provide कर, are you solving a problem? I mean, look at n number of companies that have come outside in last few years. वो क्या कर रहे हैं? लोग कारपेंटर घर पे भेज रहे हैं, you have a company for that.
Yes.
लोग घर में कुक भेज रहे हैं, you have company for that.
Yes.
You actually can't go to restaurant and pick up for food, so they are Zomato and Swiggy fighting for it, that who is going to be the market leader. Just because कि आप खाना पिक अप करने नहीं जा सकते.
Yes.
I mean, इतना सिंपल बिजनेस मॉडल है, बट ऑल दे आर डूइंग इज जस्ट सॉल्विंग अ वेरी सिंपल प्रॉब्लम जो लोगों के लाइफ में एग्जिस्ट करती है. एंड आपको सोल्यूशन प्रोवाइडर बनना है, समथिंग दैट स्टार्टअप फ्रैट एक्चुअली तो दिमाग में डाल दिया घुसा के. दिस इज, आई एम रियली थैंकफुल टू स्टार्टअप फ्रैट फॉर दिस, कि सोल्यूशन प्रोवाइडर बनना है रियल लाइफ में. एंड सेकेंड चीज जो बिजनेस की जो बेसिक रिक्वायरमेंट है सर, वो है रिलेशनशिप बिल्डिंग. ट्रस्ट होना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है. बिजनेस तो ट्रस्ट पे ही होता है. देयर इज नो अदर वे ऑफ डूइंग. दैट्स द बिगेस्ट करेंसी इन बिजनेस. तो अगर आपको ट्रस्ट बिल्ड करना आता है एंड आपको प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करना आता है, इट्स सो इजी टू डू बिजनेस, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. इससे अच्छी चीज तो लाइफ में बनी नहीं. एंड आप जॉब करते करते कर सकते हैं. नॉट, देयर आर मेनी पीपल हु आर मोर कॉम्पिटेंट देन मी, दे माइट बी एबल टू मैनेज इट. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ पीपल इन आवर कम्युनिटी आल्सो, यू नो सर, they were basically doing their job, still doing so well in this business. Yes. So I to suggest everyone that go ahead and you should have a backup income. ये तो सर desire की बात हो गई. But second is, it's a necessity given what you have gone through in last 2 years. COVID के time पे, and you look at current England scenario and Europe scenario and the Russia-Ukraine war going on.
Yes.
You see other regions are deeply impacted.
Yes.
And I know it very personally because I know मेरे कंपनी के शेयर्स कहाँ चल रहे हैं. So मेरे को पता चलता है वो impact 100%. And you are in for some turbulent times going ahead. It's very very important to have a backup in your life. If you don't have it, then you are, वो सिक्योरिटी नहीं है ना, फिर वो तो आप रिस्की जोन में चल रहे हो. So simple, just go ahead and do it. सोचो मत. एंड सर एक चीज जो स्टार्टअप फ्रैट से मेरे को सिखाई, एंड ये तो मैं लोगों को 100% बताता हूँ, ये स्टार्टअप फ्रैट ने जो मेरे दिमाग में चेंज किया इज थिंक एंड एक्ट, नहीं एक्ट एंड थिंक. पहले कर दो फिर सोचा जाएगा क्या करना है. ये जो रिवर्स हुआ है माइंड के अंदर ना, ये सर अगर आप ऐसे हो तो यू शुड डू इट. आई मीन बिजनेस इज 100% आपको करना ही करना चाहिए.
Amazing. So once again, what I would like to do is I'd just like to showcase Akash's website and calendar system. Just head on over to, you can see this on the screen, on the chat roll also. That's AKASHSRIVASTAVA.com. Yeah, so that's akashsrivastava.com. Just go to, literally land on any page of this website, click on any link, you will be able to book a free consultation. And only some slots have already been filled out during this interview, so please go ahead, and if you're watching this live stream, just go ahead and grab a free slot with Akash, whether it's a career consultation you want to have, whether it's a health consultation. He's a He's like an all-rounder. Yeah, he like Mahendra Singh Dhoni is doing wicket keeping also, batting also. He can also do some bowling. So whatever, whatever your concern is, yeah, he will be able to help you. Ms. Usharani is saying, I like, act and think, amazing. Mr. Ratnesh is saying, yes, act and think. Somebody who said on Facebook, um, um, action is better than just thinking. Dr. Kamal is saying, act and then make it right. Mr. Ruel is saying, amazing. He's saying, build trust and solve problems. Awesome. Ms. Saloni is saying, resonated with the point about being a solution provider. Amazing. We got a full house over here. Yeah, Mr. Ratnesh is saying your biggest advantage is your age. Yes, if you are below 40, or even if you're below 50, I would like to say you have a tremendous advantage because you have so many, you have so many years to go and master this craft. Even if you're 60 plus, hey man, Startup Rat is the right place for you, because we got so many 60 plus year olds totally dominating the game of internet, getting your products on the internet. Amazing. So now let's just go towards a little more of the personal side. Akaji, thank you first of all for educating us and for regaling us with your stories. And I truly feel that you have a much more wiser and clearer, like you said, a very common sense view of the world, which enables you to totally smash and also provide great results to your community members. I would just like to showcase this particular comment that I had over here. Let me just check. Yes, Kamal made this comment. His workshops are flooded with people. Give me one sec. Let me just showcase that. Got a computer's a little glitchy today, man, for some reason. Okay, for some reason I'm unable to showcase it. But she says your workshops are flooded with people who come up on their own and give testimonials. It shows the quality of impact that you've had on your lives. Okay, so I think there's some people over here who've already been part of your workshops. Okay, cool, man, amazing. Let me just see if I can like change the view and it becomes better or something. Give just a second. I just like everybody to watch this comment. Yeah, his workshops are flooded with people who come up on their own and give live testimonials. Shows the quality of impact he has on his clients. Great work, sir. Amazing. Okay, so with that, let us go to one final question. Probably two final questions. The first sub-final question is like, how's your life at home? Who is Mr. Akash Srivastav at home? How are you? Are you a strict parent or something like that? Like, what is your life like at home on a personal front?
So yeah, so sir, on that question, I'm not yet become a parent, so
All right.
yeah, so free from that, but at least as of now. But I have actually got two different personalities at home, and they are actually at two different times. One is from I usually wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning, so
Wow.
one is from 3 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Okay.
Which is something I that is the point I don't like talking to people a lot. I mean, like that's my
Yes.
time, and I've knowingly and intentionally I've taken out that time for myself, since I'm
Yes.
also writing and all those things. So I've taken out that particular time because I just don't like socializing, because being an entrepreneur I have this social life quite a lot where I meet a lot of people throughout the day. That time is for me, and I've just told my people at home as well, don't come to my room at that point
Okay.
of time, as simple as that.
Okay.
Post that, I'm people's person. You know what, just come to me, hang out with me, enjoy, just laugh. You know what, you can just keep on laughing sitting with me. I can do that quite a lot. And it's just fun and all those things. And yes, work is also there, but then since I do it with my wife and she's very cooperative on that front, so it actually becomes a family affair, and then we have a lot of fun while working. So yeah, two different personalities at home, but usually a very easygoing person. I by nature you would say that I'm very easy talking to people, but I actually don't like talking to people too much. But then when I do, then it's very difficult to stop
Yeah.
me. You would have realized
Yeah.
it in last few minutes.
Awesome. So I guess we are going to get a lot out of you. We are going to invite you to do a masterclass on time planning then, and the morning planning, the morning schedule and everything.
Yeah.
Everybody could learn from that, because I've recently started doing that. I've kept few hours in the morning only for myself. and then I have a yoga class in the morning, which my wife has booked me for. So, so before the yoga class, I take 3 hours for myself, and it has been very, very, it just brings a lot of peace and direction to the whole rest of the
Yeah.
day. So it's yeah. So I would like to learn from you. So we'll just hook you up and get a free master class out of you. You can charge for it. It's fine. Learning from somebody like you, I'll be happy to pay.
I think learning from you, sir, I may well as do that. So
Alrighty. Okay. So one killer punchline. Let me just clean out all the comments. 1 second. We got lots of comments coming in. 1 sec. Let me just. Okay. Somebody saying me time. Okay. Facebook user. Yeah. There's another person who's saying I could not find the name, but it's saying um, 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. ka raaz chahiye. Yes, awesome. Okay. Akash is a powerhouse of inspiration. Learned so much from his story. Sumit is saying, I'm not yet 60. That means I also have a lot of time to go kill it. Somebody saying age is just a number. Awesome. Somebody saying inspirational. Awesome. Another Facebook user is saying amazing logic. Kudos to Akashji. So basically, you've displayed amazing logic in the way you look at life in general, and that shows up in your business, in your life's decisions, and definitely in your business success, whether it's in your job, whether it's as a coach to people in the health, or now I think you're going to be also a pathfinder for a lot of corporate professionals who are wanting to, just start their a part-time second innings or something. So that's amazing. Just real quick before we ask Mr. Akash the very last question, I've got Mr. Funny Kumar who's saying great story. Okay, akashsrivastava.com. Okay, we already showcased the website. Just go grab a free consultation, akashsrivastava.com. And let me just clean out the rest of the comments. Okay, Miss Usha Rani is saying, good to see and hear the sense of humor, amazing. Somebody's saying wondrous experience, awesome. Okay, so one final question for you, Akash sir. What would be your one parting slogan or like a one liner for the others to live by? What would you like to just give us as your inspirational line or something?
so the one message that uh, one thing that I've started following is and something I would like to thank Startup Frat for. I think big time thank you, to basically focus on something that's in your control rather than focusing on something that's not in your control. And what I would, and by that I mean basically is प्रोसेस पे फोकस रखो, रिजल्ट पे नहीं, बिकॉज रिजल्ट तो वैसे भी कंट्रोल के अंदर नहीं है. एंड you see, if you have seen ki recently jitni videos maine banai hai, back to back every video, I have started loving the process, and that is why my confidence on success, like being successful in my life, has gone notches. Like मैं बोलता हूँ कि कोई लीगल पेपर पे लिखवा ले कि मैं सक्सेसफुल होऊंगा नहीं, मैं यस लिख के आने वाला हूँ, वो तो मैं जाऊंगा 100%, ये तो मुझे पता है. बिकॉज द ओनली थिंग दैट मिसिंग पीस वाज द प्रोसेस एंजॉय नहीं हो रहा था.
Yeah.
And if you need to, if you want to reach your goal, you need to enjoy the process, and you can only enjoy the process if you work on your strength. अगर आप ऐसी चीज पे काम करोगे जो दूसरों के लिए काम करती है, it's not going to work for you. Startup Frat gave me that model, especially I'm going to point out that whiteboard videos. I am falling in love with that. I might just carry a whiteboard along with me in train, bus, scooter, wherever I'm going. You know what? So much I'm in love with that whiteboard. Is that one, that's if you get to do something with your strength, then just go ahead and do as much as you can. Like just unleash yourself on that, because जब अपने जोन में बात आ गई ना, तो सर यहाँ तो फिर हम ही डॉन होने चाहिए और कोई होना नहीं चाहिए. सिंपल सी बात है.
Yes. Awesome, man. It has been amazing. Thank you for giving your valuable time, and thank you for pouring it out from your heart. I think everybody is electrified right now. Everybody is like, thank you for being the person you are. Okay, more comments are coming in. Comments तो मेरे ख्याल से अगर बंद नहीं किया तो रात भर चलने ही वाले हैं. Awesome. Okay, somebody saying wondrous, amazing. Miss Saloni is saying very well said. Dr. Kamal is saying,
एक पॉइंट मैं ऐड करना चाहूंगा बिफोर I know I've been
Yeah.
eating a lot of time, but then one last thing I would like to add is actually up jab se I became part of Galactica, right?
Mhm.
And there actually we get to get some time with you personally as well, because anyways you are always busy with webinars and all those things where we can only see you, not us. But then yeah, in Galactica we get to do that, which is an opportunity itself. And not many people know that. Probably, I think you're the first who is going to know, and I think Dr. Kamal knows that because I did tell her that. Is the idea of building my legacy
Mhm.
started from one of your sessions in Galactica,
Wow.
and I'll tell you how.
Yep.
Is I started writing my book based on the first statement you made in Galactica, and that is where I knew that book was something, what, it's going to last more than me, 100% sure. So the legacy starters are already building, and once it gets published, right, every time you go ahead and read that book, I'm going to assure you that you would actually go back to one session and go, "Guys, I said that. Achha, I said this as well." These all statements are coming in between, some here or
Amazing.
there. So I think, what, I would honestly, big thanks to Startup Fred, you, Sumit sir, Dr. Kamal. You know what? Just and not because the business is going to be successful. You know what? That's a separate thing. And as I said, that's a result of, but for letting me enjoy the process. And and you know what? I get a bit emotional while talking about this, but then I know that I am playing in my power zone right now.
Amazing.
I know I'm playing in my power zone right now. And hadn't it been because of the supreme follow up that Sumit sir and Dr. Kamal gave me, and the honesty that you showed,
Yes.
to be honest, I would have never upgraded. I never bought Galactica. I brought Rajat Sinha. I seriously bought Rajat Sinha because I knew the guy who I was working with. I never even thought what Galactica is all about. And you know what the story behind it. I actually, you know what, and I don't, maybe I can tell everyone that I sold my car because I wanted to get into Galactica. and
Wow.
and every single decision, every single day, I just thank myself. You know what, Akash, thank myself because I made a supreme choice of going to Galactica. You
Yes.
know what? So
Yes.
I think really thankful to Startup Frat. Really, really thankful.
There was that statement that Snoop Dogg made that at the very end, I would like to thank me for taking the decision when it was difficult. I'd like to thank me for showing up when it was difficult, and all of these things. So I truly, truly agree with you. At the end of the day, if you have taken the decision, the glory goes all entirely to you, because 99 out of 100 people would not have done what you did. Yeah, so amazing.
And the rest
Uh,
1% are in Startup Frat. So
yes, yes, yes. Ratnesar is saying whiteboard के बारे में कोई कुछ नहीं कहेगा. Yes, in the middle of the lockdown, I was stuck, and whiteboard also has a very different story. Maybe so. Basically, I was not PowerPoint literate. It would take me like 2 days to make a PowerPoint before I made a video to share the PowerPoint. Then I decided, let's just put a whiteboard. I had a small whiteboard, and I had no wall in my previous house when I started, the online startup frat model. And I would literally borrow my wife's makeup table, and I would prop up the whiteboard on a small painting easel, and then I would write on it. And every day when I had to make a video, all her makeup stuff would go off the table. The table would come out. I would prop up the thing. She's like, "Oh my God, we need to get a new house. We need to get you a room where you can do all this. Otherwise, like the whole domestic life is gonna be screwed."
So
But
this recently
yes.
happened with me as well, because right now I'm in Delhi, not in Pune. And the
Oh,
time I
amazing.
reached Delhi,
Yeah.
नीचे मेरे 2 फ्लैट नीचे भैया रहते हैं. I just went there and he said, "नमस्ते भैया." I said, "नमस्ते नमस्ते, बाद में white board है क्या आपके पास? पहले बताओ, मुझे सुनना है क्या white board?" I just grabbed their whiteboard, got it at my home, and they said, "हाँ भैया, आप बताओ क्या करना है."
Amazing stuff. It has been a solid Friday evening, man. It has been the best. We got Miss Kamal Balakrishnan who commented. Thank you for that, Miss Kamal. We got Commander Prakash. Thank you for showing up, Mrs. Commander Prakash, and for your beautiful comment. Much appreciate that. Thank you for all your participation. Look forward to meeting you guys on the next session. But this has been truly amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you for all our viewers from the cold sources like YouTube and all that. Thank you for being here. And thank you, Mr. Akash, for sparing your time for regaling us today. It has been truly enriching, but also entertaining at the same time, which is amazing. Okay, look forward to see you in the next one, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye
Yep.
bye.